There's this sort of addiction and bombardment of this pattern of like insight and action. Like, oh, I just learned something new. I got this insight, whether it's something I discovered and it came up from within me, or it's something I got, from a book or from a retreat or from a podcast or wherever it came from. It's this like, aha. And all of a sudden there's a rush of endorphins. There's an excitement. There's a new lease on life. And you want to put it into action. And there's all these different steps that are taken to sort of implement this new exciting piece of insight, and it's addictive because then it's like I want more of that. I want to get this rush once again and take the next action and get another rush and take another action and just get higher and higher and higher and higher and higher and wear myself out in the process, but have the biggest house and have the biggest bank account and then die. Okay, where's the room for the integration piece? Where's the room for any of that to actually settle into your being so you embody the very thing that you're learning how to be and how to do? So there's 4 points on this wheel. After the insight and the action, there is an element of nourishment that's required because we just expended a tremendous amount of energy. And believe me, if you were to look at a like an fMRI, which is a functional MRI, brain imaging, to see how much incredible activity is going on during this time of insight and action. And this is one of the things that happens a lot with plant medicine journeys and psychedelic psychotherapy or psychedelic, experiences. There's just it's like a storm. It's like a massive storm in the brain of neural activity, and there isn't the time to replenish and restore and truly bring what insights have occurred into a deeper place within. So there's this need for nourishment. There's this need for rest and reflection. So to understand that regardless of how fast technology evolves and regardless of how fast we want to become like the Matrix, we humans come with certain, we're built a certain way, we're wired a certain way, and emotional processing takes longer. Someone is only as fast as their slowest part. So if there's a slower part, if there's an inner child who just like isn't moving at lightning speed like some other part who's the top achiever, there's going to be like little pockets of I don't know, sometimes I call these, or actually a colleague of mine referred to this the other day as an emotional cyst. It's like something that gets kind of stuck and just festers, and you haven't really addressed it, but you've kind of blazed on, and yet it's sitting there festering, and it's only a matter of time before it starts to, try to make itself known, and maybe it starts to weep and it starts to tell you like, hey, I'm struggling here, I'm suffering, I'm in pain, I'm there's all this pus that's built up, and I need you to address me. So you know what, I'm tired of waiting, I'm just gonna whatever, make you sick, or find some way to bring attention to myself. And so to understand that we have this fundamental makeup that requires a period of nourishment and rest and reflection after a period of growth, and to allow this process to be slow and gentle and kind of in and out and in and out, having that as a fundamental framework can be very helpful in implementing any kind of practices or a new set of values, or even this kind of goal around greater authenticity or living more authentically.